pay the property taxes and own the property. This is wrong. I'm sure you've seen some viral videos lately, whether it's on TikTok or Instagram, and there are people who don't really know what they're talking about, and they are misrepresenting the tax lien and deed business. So I want to go ahead and I want to expose that, and I want to tell you the truth, how and why it works and why it's wrong. So there's videos right now, literally some of them with like a couple million views, and the person's grabbing their phone, they're going on the internet, and it's like, here's a property hack. You know, go to the county website, find the list of unpaid taxes, pay their taxes, and own the house, okay? It does not work like this for tax liens. So I want to expose that truth and tell you how it really works. They're literally leaving out a whole bunch of information, and they don't quite understand how this actually works. So they're not explaining that half of the states are lien states, half of the states are deed states, and in no situation in a lien state are you going to pay the taxes and own that house unless you're buying, 100 of these, and then you're going to have to foreclose. You're never, ever in a tax lien state going to own the property for just that price that's being shown in these viral videos. And here's why, because even if it is a tax lien state and you pay, say, $500 in taxes, you're going to have to foreclose on that property and pay out the other year's taxes so you can go ahead and own that property. And that's going to cost you probably a couple $1,000s. So that is what I want to continue to expose here, and then show you the reality of it, though, that you can earn 18 to 36% interest with tax liens. You can buy tax deed property up to 90% below market value. But just debunking that video that I've seen so often, hey, here's a property side hustle. Go to your county website, pay the property taxes, and own the house. It is not that simple, and that's not how it works. So if you're tuning in, I'm Dustin Hahn. I've been doing tax liens and deeds for like 20 years, and I consider myself an expert on the topic, and I help beginners like you learn this business of tax lien and deed investing so that you can use it to make some money in real estate. I was working a crappy job on the oil rig, and I used this business to quit my job and move from -40 to the beautiful beaches of California, which was great. So do me a favor, if you're tuning in, hit the thumbs up. Just take a second for me and hit the thumbs up button on this video. Definitely helps the channel out. If you want to learn about this business, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on key information. We'll be able to help you. And for anybody tuning in, I give away a totally free mini course on how to do this stuff, the ABCs of tax lien and deed investing, how to get a deal within 30 days. I used to sell this stuff. It's literally free below this. All this stuff, obviously it's not DVDs. It is on demand on the internet, and 100 tax lien and deed facts you must know. This will get you started today. Some of you might own property today, but not like we're discussing here as far as paying the property and then paying the property taxes and just owning it. That is wrong. They're leaving out a lot of information. And back in the day, you would see a lot of inaccurate infomercials on tax liens where it's like, I bought this $100,000 house for just $300. No, that's wrong. And the reason it's wrong is tax liens are one of the safest and most secure investments in the world. They've been around for over 200 years, and the reason tax liens are so safe and secure is, one, your investment is secured by the real estate, okay? And two, the worst case scenario is if the homeowner doesn't pay you back with your interest rate, you foreclose and then you take the property, which is why, the worst case scenario could be the most profitable when it comes to this business. So, let's say the closest thing in reality as far as paying the taxes and owning the property would have to be a numbers game, right? And if 95% of the time it redeems, that would mean you'd have to buy 20 tax lien certificates to get one property. So let's go to the viral sensation where it's like, buy the property for paying the taxes of $400. Let's go for the realistic example of that. So that would be, let's say you find a $50,000 property or piece of land, or even $100,000. $400 on $100,000 is a little bit low. But let's say $400 on a $50,000 property, whether it's land or whatever. Okay, so you buy 20 of those. Okay, so you're going to be out of pocket about $8,000, and then from there, one out of those 20 will not redeem. okay? So at this point, you will foreclose on that property. You will send notices to everybody involved, giving them a chance to pay that $400 back, or you're going to foreclose, right? And the beauty of foreclosing with a tax lien is it does wipe out the mortgage because the tax lien is the priority lien, okay? So now when it comes time to foreclose, you can do it yourself, but generally it's best to hire an attorney. So this is going to cost a little bit of money. It could cost $1 to $2 grand to get the attorney to do it. And then from there, when you foreclose, you have to do a quiet title, which could cost maybe another $1,000. So at the end of the day, it's not just going to be $400. It is going to be that 400 plus maybe a year or two subsequent taxes before that. Okay. And the other thing to be clear on is make sure it is the first year tax lien that you're buying, not the second or third, because if you buy the third year, you can't foreclose. It has to be the first year taxes. So, don't buy the second year, buy the first year. So you have the priority to foreclose. And then in that situation, you've taken your $8 grand, you have gotten, anywhere between 8 to 36% interest on your, what would we say? $7,500. I think I gave round numbers here. I went with a $400 example. Let's go $7,500. I'm off by $100. But you've got, a good interest rate on that. But you've turned that amount of money possibly into $50,000 within 1 or 2 years because of kind of the home run that you're going to get when that tax lien doesn't redeem. Okay. Now, the other situation is, yes, there are over-the-counter deeds that you can go and buy, okay, in deed states. So in that situation, you're not paying the person's property taxes. It's already back and owned by the county, okay? So you can buy land and lots for as little as $50, $100 with over-the-counter, but sometimes there will be subsequent years' taxes that are associated with that as well. So there's more to the picture. So if you want some help figuring this out, there's a link below. You can book a call. We'll show you how to do it. We'll help you get this business set up so that you don't waste 3 to 5 years of trial and error. You get it down, you move quick, and you get it set up. So there's a link below. If you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. Would be much appreciated. And yeah, grab the free mini course. Click the more info button. You'll get access to it all right now. We don't send it out in the mail. Just click the more info button. Check it out. Share this video with anybody who you think might find it useful. Once again, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one.